video. RussianRevolvers.com. It's a dead site now. All that's left now is the archive.org and very little else. But I'll leave a link to it. It contains 100 years worth of Russian revolvers. Literally 1850 to 1950. That sort of thing. They made a book based on this person's collections of the data. And, well, he died in 2018. The website is no longer there, but it is a book. So that's the history of it. I'm going through all my bookmarks of all the different things I have, and, well, there we are. Next we go to Les Pistolets Lance-Fusils, leucht pistols, flare guns, the French and English version. The English versions are individual pages you click. And these are the images it brings up, which is quite useful if you're trying to identify something, which I was trying to do today and gave up. I'm sure I'm just being lazy and not looking, but it's hard to go through them. And, you know, this is all German flare guns. And the time range, excuse me, the time range on these goes, well, they're based on the model numbers, so the time range is, you know, basically any time from the Second World War backwards. But, yeah, that's the double barrel flare gun that's all, you know, cool and stuff. Just putting this up, if anybody wants to go through it, going through old links. And there's your standard, you know, that used to be very available and now it's in high demand kind of flare gun. Now, this one's a little weird. iCollector.com, unknown manufactured blank firing starter or signal gun pistol from the 1880s, assumed. If you can't tell what this is a 3-inch, if you're not aware, about 3-inch or 3.5-inch, depending, I mean, I can't see inside of it. Shotgun pistol, according to them. I'm sure it can't be. But anyway, the thing about it that's interesting is in order to make this legally allowed in European Union and other countries, it was demilled in a creative way. It's still capable of chambering a flare cartridge like it was designed, but they cut the chamber open for the standard shell that it was designed for, and included one. And because they did that, it made it to where you could just put the shell in and pop it back out. You could even spring load the front, I suppose. But they still made it to where it has a button you push. This is the spring here that keeps it in, to do it as a break action with ejection, although it doesn't really require it anymore. An odd effect of this is it made a much more stylish and still technically useful flare gun. But it also means at one time or another someone had to demill it in order to make it to where it was legally acceptable somehow. Anyway, I can't find who made it. And I find it very aggravating and somewhat suspicious that the auction site that had it, if you can't tell from here, it has writing on the back strap. And that was not included in the description from the person who was selling it. So it means that we may never know who made this or where it came from, mostly because they didn't bother including the information that was very obviously on the edge here. It could have been in a different language. I don't know why they did that. Yes, this is comparable to about 8 other flare pistols or guns, and it's obviously just a break action single shot, but I don't know who made it. And if anybody has that information, that'll be great. And that's a push button that would move a pin or move a slider so that you could lift the barrel, the breech end open. And it doesn't show anything other than that. And, yeah, that's one of the little mysteries. So anyway, I'm uploading the video mostly because I've got nothing else to post today, obviously. And number 2, if anybody knows about this thing, please post below. And the next thing is that some of the websites I used to look up stuff on from like a year and a half ago in my bookmarks are all dead now. Because, you know, stuff happens. So I'm going to include all the links below and make it to where if anybody wants to use any of this, they can. Thank you for watching. Have a good day. Good luck with all of this, and hope this was useful to someone.